Hmm. Okay, now I think we were going this way and up here. Yeah, we already solved this. Let's go let's go back here. And then down across this bridge, because that's where I saw the Jeremy ghost going, or a ghost going. I am here. Somebody drew on this map. Looks like there's a food and a snack area somewhere around here. Where is that? Vallis Observatory, say no to Vallis Extension. Okay, so this observatory looks like it was pretty controversial in this town. Something happened in the 6th tower. Looks like they were looking to build a 7th. Now, to me, that seems a little bit odd. An observatory wouldn't open up that many towers in such a small town unless they were specifically looking for something. Did you hear that?
Benjamin, Georgie, leave it alone. It might have fleas.
Hello, Amanda. What are they up to?
Oh, they found another dead bird. I do wish the council would clean them up.
Well, apparently they're saying it's a flu epidemic. And I gather they'll be closing the roads and stations, so they're worried enough for that.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, you don't mess about with the flu outbreak, I suppose. But look, I'm just saying, if you were planning on taking the kids to Wales, now might be the time to do it.
Well, thanks, Barbara. I'll have a word with Neil, see what he thinks. Now, George, Benjamin, for God's sake, leave it alone.
Yeah, leave that dead bird alone. I hear children playing. Stars at night, light. Oh, brew house. That's the bar we saw.
You know, they see me as an outsider here as well.
Is that supposed to make me feel any better?
I understand it's difficult. That's all I'm saying. Your lot up at Vallis have never mixed with the local community. People here, they don't really understand what you do up there.
Are you trying to get me to come to your church?
It's not just about faith. It's about the community. Be involved. Be seen as part of it. One of them.
Good morning, Father. Lovely day. Oh, hello. Mrs. Appleton, isn't it?
It's Dr. Collins.
Lady scientist. Whatever next.
Good morning, Barbara.
Father Wheeler.
You really think that's a community that will ever see me as one of them? I can live with them staring at me, if they just stay out of my way.
Oh, we're back at the bar. See, the viewer counter just went up. Thank you for watching this afternoon's stream of Turn-Based Talkers on Galaxy Fire 9 on PlayStation Network. And we are now in playing Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. We're in a fictional British town called Yoton in 1984. My character is alone. There's nobody around. We're trying to put together what's happened to this town. And we're running across ghosts. Ghosts that are giving us some insight about what happened to this town. I just saw some children on a playground. There's an observatory here, run by a corporation. By looking at the posts, postings and signs around, I can see that the observatory was looking at building a 7th tower. The community doesn't really know what's going on.
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
Kind of looks like my first bike. This looks dead-bolted. Some sort of graffiti on this house.
You have to make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen and Robert, but I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Kate is the one leaving the broadcast messages on the radio. Looks like her husband might be messing around a little bit. Wait. Where's that coming from? It's coming from that way somewhere. Other side of this hedge, maybe? Viewer count just went up. Welcome to the stream today. We're exploring Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. We're in a town that is empty, and we're trying to figure out why.
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension.
Intracranial hypertension.
Of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with darker clots passing through the nasal passages primarily.
I get the feeling he's talking about himself.
I believe I am dying.
There we go.
This is certainly not flu or anything else I have ever encountered. And certainly a tumor cannot expand this rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description, liquid light. I cannot explain this phenomenon.
Oh. I don't know what to make of that. Oh, tell me I can go into this house. This is a pretty house. A flu quarantine is apparent throughout here, although the strong implication is that that was not exactly what was going on. Looks like we're in a clinic.
Dr. Wade, here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gables just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming out from his ears and his nose.
What the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
So I think I'm right about here. There's the doctor.